I'm gonna do my video really quick while my husband is actually doing his video in the other room. Um, have to apologize. I did not do a video yesterday or the day before. I was very much under the influence, and honestly, by the time I thought about it last night, I was in the bed and half asleep. So that's my fault, but kind of got a good excuse for it a little bit. As you can see, the crutches in the background from when we went to the hospital on Friday because of my husband's ankle. That's all I'll say on that subject. Um, Everything's fine, that everyone is more than fine. I'm gonna sit here, get more comfortable. Excuse my messy room. I had one of those days where um, I actually got up from our weekend and immediately started cleaning. Um, it was just one of those weekends, and even though today was my husband's last day off, I still just felt the need to clean up a bit. No one likes to be in a messy home. So yeah, forgive the messiness. My towel is here. I had like my whole dryer situation going on because I did that a little while ago. So basically, very briefly, I wanted to come on here and talk because, as I've said many times before, I don't really have friends or anything. I do have a couple of people that I really care about, and maybe they're far away or not available, but I was not in a position to talk to them about it today. So I don't want to say I've been dealing with it, but a little bit. So I just wanted to maybe talk about it here. Maybe it'll make me feel better. Um, I did a video a couple of days ago talking about how I feel as though I do way too much. Like, my husband comes home, it's always something I want, or I feel like I talk a lot. Like, that's the big thing. I feel like I talk way too much. He always says he doesn't mind and everything, but I just feel as though I do. Today, I really felt that way. I was just talking, and he was kind of listening, but not really. He was really into whatever it is he was watching, and I felt bad for disrupting, so I stopped talking. But then there were a couple of times where I was asking for something that was kind of important or time sensitive, and he just completely zoned me out like multiple times. And in that moment, I felt bad that I was bothering him, and it made me think about other times where we would be in like the same type of situation, and I just feel like I'm the problem. Like, I'm talking way too much. I'm always talking, whether it's because I want something or need something, or I'm venting about something, or I'm just talking to talk. And I've said this before, but I feel like because I don't have a lot of people, I don't have a lot of friends or anything, I almost put all this pressure on him, and it makes me feel bad. And I'm like, think about it. Because while I consider my husband my best friend, I put a lot on him, not only to be my husband, but to be my friend, and to be interested in all the things I'm interested in. And if he's not interested, at least listen to me talk about these things that I like that he has no idea about or doesn't care about. And that's horribly unfair of me. I also am going to be brutally honest here and open. We've been taking these fertility vitamins, and at first they had kind of an effect on me, but one of the things that they did do, which is really good, is they are helping regulate my menstrual cycles. So I recently had one that ended a few days ago, and almost a week ago now, almost. And now I'm in what it's called my fertility window, which I'm learning all these new terms and things because I'm not used to this. I'm not used to being able to track and having a fertility window because my hormones are so out of whack. So I'm in my fertility window, and ovulation should be coming soon. So obviously that's something that I've been attempting to track to help our chances in conceiving. So I am a bit nervous because I feel as though lately I don't want to say putting pressure on my husband, but I almost feel like, I don't even want to say beg, but I feel as though maybe I'm putting too much pressure on him sexually. Honestly, it's not like we're doing the baby making dance every day or anything. Um, I know he is working a lot more, so he's a lot more tired. I just, I'm fine. Like, honestly, for being honest, when we first started, we waited 2 weeks before we did anything, like nothing. And that's because we thought, oh, we have to save up everything for when I am ovulating. But then we learned that maybe that wasn't necessarily necessary. And, um, you know, we took care of that. I'll put it that way. And after that, well, now that I'm in a fertility window, I don't necessarily have like a schedule in which I feel like is good to do, because I feel like what's important, and I've read this many places, do it as much as you want to do it. But I don't want it to ever become a chore or a schedule or anything like that. I don't want to be that couple, oh, it's Wednesday night, it's sexy time. No, I'm not saying every time it's going to be like this long romantic thing, and not every time it's going to be like this hot and spicy quickie either. But I never want it to be a scheduled thing. Like, oh, I can't wait till Tuesday because I know that's due at night. I never want that to be a thing. But I feel as though lately, I don't know. I just maybe I know he wants to have a baby, but I feel like I'm almost scared to tell him when I am ovulating, because I don't want to say, hey, I'm ovulating, so let's do it. But I also feel like if I don't say anything, then he will not want to have sex with me. And I feel like that's a really bad thing to say. And I feel kind of weird talking about this on camera. But again, this is what these videos are for, right? And I'm not trying to paint my husband in this bad light at all. If anything, I'm painting myself in a bad light, because just with when it comes to that, when it comes to just me in general, I feel like I put a lot of pressure on him, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, this is what's on my mind. This is what I'm dealing with. I don't know how to end this video because it's not like I have a solution. So as of right now, I don't want to say I feel like I'm tiptoeing around my husband, but I feel like I'm doing my best to make him as comfortable as possible, because I feel as though at the moment I'm not, or I'm putting pressure on him.